Hello everyone and welcome to Telione Season 2, Episode 43. In the last episode, our group, the Sunbringers, had made their way into Carleone. For some of them the first time, for others, they've been here less than a handful. You turned blue and almost gave me a heart attack because I thought something crashed.
My bad. The green was just bad.
Making their way into Carleone with the odd eeriness of a capital that has fallen upon silence. The streets feeling rather barren of people, and the few that were around just would not want to make eye contact. Skittish, afraid of something. Making their way over towards the local taverns and bars that are known to have places to stay, whether they're decent or not. They made their way towards the perfect crab and had a crossbow aimed at them the entire time they were there and just kind of shuttled into the back rooms, where during the night people had discussions with each other, looked out the window, drew a bunch of penises on the window, and a dagger was stolen. And decisions were made by the barbarian. The next day, they decided to go to Magic for the Mindless, talk with Matrium Espris, a well-known friend to them at this point. Got a few spell scrolls, and that is where the infighting began. And boy, did it not end for a while. On their way back towards the perfect crab, Raskus decided to branch off and head a different direction, to be followed by, I believe, a panther, a fire elemental panther. But ultimately, the group did end up back at the tavern once more, where our very intellectually challenged barbarian decided he would use one of the spell scrolls and read Delin's letter. With a good amount of success and one minor error, he was able to read and gain a decent amount of information from what Delin had said in his final goodbye to the party 30-some episodes ago. And I don't remember what happened after that. I think you guys were just getting ready to go to bed, and that's kind of where we ended it. Eleonora is in a different room. Enos had just burned the letter from Delin after finishing reading it while Kai and Raskus watched. And that's where we ended. Getting prepared for a long rest with intentions of going towards the Century's prison in search of something for Raskus. So who wants to take first watch?
I will.
Perfect.
I also will.
Awesome.
Fuck.
So what are you guys going to do? You're going to stay in the rooms, explore around, go to the rooftops?
I'm gonna go to the... How did we divide the rooms? Are we all in the same room, I'm guessing?
Where we had left off, Kai, Raskus, and Enos were in one room, and Eleonora kind of split off into a different room.
Okay. I kind of would just stay in the room.
Okay.
I will. Is there a way, like, how close? I assume the rooms are side by side, right?
It was kind of like a U-shaped area. I think Eleonora went across the hall, I believe.
Okay, I just wanted to sit in a position to where we could, like, be in our room, but also, like, watch the door to Eleonora's room just to make sure no one tries to, like, walk in.
Yeah, if you just want to leave your door open, you can look across the hall and, like, the lounge area in between.
Yeah, I think I'd rather do that than go into, like, her room. I don't want to give her space.
Okay.
So,
perception checks.
hopefully no one goes through the window. If so, I'm sorry. 15.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Oh,
Fascinating.
Hmm?
Huh?
That's that roll.
What?
Pretty
Me
good.
rolling dice? Why would I do that?
Lovely.
Jasper.
It seems like a pretty quiet night. Towards the middle of your watch, you do hear a few people probably roaming through the alleyways in between the Perfect Crab and the Old Angel, which is right next door. You can glean a couple words, but most of it's kind of warbled through the pretty thick glass of the window. The words you can kind of get out are general, admiral, fighting, safe.
Wait, you said it's through glass?
Yeah.
Like, can I see them?
You heard them kind of run by pretty quickly.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, can I try reading their lips to get the full message for the observant feet?
It would have been they were moving pretty quickly, so you only got to hear the very ends of whatever conversations they were having, and it was distorted through the glass.
Okay.
Other than that, the watch seems pretty not eventful. Enos might have coughed or a little bit in his sleep. Choked on his own spit.
A little too
Classic.
As you
fire.
do.
What was it just because Kai could read the lips, or was that like what we heard?
That's what you heard. Those were like the very few words. You both heard that. You didn't have like enough of a reaction time to get to the window to see anything. By the time you look out the window,
really cool.
Nothing's really there.
Damn. Okay.
Dude, they got it right.
I guess it should be fine.
They did say safe, so that is.
If you want to do an insight check on the few words you heard to try and gauge,
Yes, I do.
the intensity of it.
Absolutely. 10.
Okay. That is a 14.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was stressed in any way. It seemed like a casual conversation while on a jog.
Okay.
It didn't seem too stressful.
Cool. Boom.
But your watch finishes. I'm assuming Eleonora and Enos take the next watches. Unless
I kinda-
Eleonora just wants to sleep throughout the whole night.
I was gonna say before the watch ends, as I'm just sitting there, just looking across from Raskus. Just a thought. Why'd you suddenly leave? You didn't say anything. You just turned invisible and vanished.
There's a lot going on, and I just wanted to get a head start and try to scope out, see what we would be up against. I figured y'all had it handled.
Okay. I'm gonna insight check him.
Okay, go for it. Raskus, give a persuasion or deception. Don't tell us which.
Come on, insight. +4, baby.
For the audience,
Okay.
the infighting continues.
And infighting on the green,
17.
Really said.
21.
Damn.
And that's it with a natural 20, but I don't know if that matters on skill checks.
So, seems pretty earnest in what he's saying. You can't see any lies, any wavers in his tone.
Yeah. I kind of. I'm trying to think. So when you insight someone, you that's discerning if something's weird, right?
Yeah, it's
And,
kind of
like, how
looking
they deliver
for
it.
the micro expressions and stuff like that that would give away that someone's lying. Like, you've been around
Okay.
Raskus for a while. You know when he's being pretty forthright, and this is one of those moments you feel.
Okay. So I would still think him leaving was still a weird action.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
but
see
with
where
his
the line
skill
is.
set, it's possible. He was invisible. Who was going to see him?
Okay. Okay. I'll say I had something in mind. Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. I'll just leave it alone. No, I was gonna say favorite enemy to mark him.
You have to hit them to do that.
Ah. Okay.
Favorite enemy is one of those really weird abilities that just negates the whole purpose of having Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
It's just a different form of Hunter's Mark that's still concentration.
Okay. So I have to physically hit him. I
Yeah.
can't even playfully be like. I have to be like. Yeah. Then I'll leave him alone. Then
What the fuck?
I can mark. I thought about it. I can track shit. Anyway.
Yeah. So, Enos, Eleonora, your watch appears unless either of you just want to sleep straight through the night, no watching.
It depends
take
on if
watch.
someone comes to wake me up, because I have no way to turn to watch unless it grabs me.
I'll do it. I'd probably after that statement, after that after Raskus's response, I'd kind of just walk over here and knock on the door. Eleanor, it's your time for watch.
All right, I'll be out in a second.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Eleonora, Enos, where do you want to go for your watches? Stay inside, rooftops?
Going to the rooftop again.
Cool. Just want to search the city. It's also a viable option. Alone.
See if I can find my dagger, you know?
He said your dad. I went, yeah, I don't know if you're going to find him here, but you can try.
Big Dad.
He outside a cave.
Under some flowers.
I'm just gonna hang out in the hallway.
Okay. Give me perception checks.
Cool,
I'm gonna
cool,
use
cool.
my mini dice today.
Oh, the grains of sand.
That's, what do I have to perception? Plus 3, so 14.
I got an 11.
Rolling high, guys. Rolling high.
Yes.
14 for Enos. A couple hours in, you can hear something from inside the perfect crab, near where like the bar and kitchen area was. Eleonora with an 11. You just look out. You can see the perpetual clouds floating over the city of Carleone. The patterns of them don't seem to make much sense. They seem to be in a consistent spiral. Probably magical. Strange. You look out into the bay. Not really any boats. Or the few that are there. The sails are up. Some of them even destroyed. Other than that, you don't really get much from the rooftops. If there's anything else you all want to do during your 4 hours.
Apparently, I cast Sacred Flame.
Needs
I was trying to click on it to see what it did, and I pressed the dice by accident.
a bit slave.
Yeah. Crap.
I guess kind of in the very wee hours of the morning, I'll make my way back down and really lightly knock on the... Well, I guess, Enos, where you're sitting out in the hallway, right?
Yeah.
I'll come down the... very timidly, like walking up and not making eye contact, just kind of like, hi.
Hi.
How's your face doing?
It's okay. I know I've been hit harder. It's fine.
Guess I need to work on my swing a little bit, huh?
I mean, still kind of took me by surprise.
And is your arm doing okay too?
Yeah, I'm alright. And, I'm built to take a hit.
Did you already read the letter?
I did.
What did it say?
Talked a lot about the family when they first arrived to Dylan's town. Apparently, the man arrived first. Um, he was friendly-ish to Dylan. Called Dylan his friend. He's a shapeshifter. Apparently. He liked stuff from other planes. Stuff from other planes was showing up, and I guess he enjoyed stuff from there. And then a while later, the woman appeared. Um, and I guess when they met, they kind of just decided to destroy everything. There isn't much information about um, how they met. Dylan wasn't around for that, or what happened during that time, but uh, I know her name now, but I don't think I should say it.
No. I think we've learned our mistakes from that.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
you still have the letter?
no.
What do you mean, no?
We learned everything that we could from it, so it was dangerous to keep. I burned it.
Did you at least let Raskus look at it before you burned it? In case you missed anything? I mean, you're not exactly the best reader, Enos.
Raskus and Kai were in the room. I asked them if you'd wanted to stop me. They wanted. Nobody said anything. So I just burned the letter.
I wish you would have at least let me read it. Just to see if there was anything you missed.
Maybe there was. No, I mean, there definitely was, but just reading the letter, it was hard to explain. It was like the words blurred at times, and it was some sort of magic, the same magic from trying to learn about them, trying to say their names. It was dangerous.
That doesn't mean I wouldn't have read it. I mean, what you missed could have been the one thing that we needed.
Uh, I don't think Dylan had a way or had any idea of how to stop them.
Yeah, but I guess now we'll never know.
Not entirely true.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea, but going all the way back. But Raskus can talk to the dead, right?
Yeah,
Maybe we could talk to Dylan.
I don't know if there's a way. I mean, Delin was more than dead. He his body returned partially to the astral sea. I mean, you saw the hole in his chest. I don't know. We can. I mean, it's worth a shot, but
But going all the way back is a long journey, and we have a lot to do.
I just don't understand why you can't let me make my own choices, Enos.
I'm just trying to keep you safe.
Why?
I'm not.
Yourself. Kai and Raskus can do that too. It's not just your job. Stop treating me like I'm a child.
I'm not. I just.
Brian.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm probably muted. Don't mind me. No, I'm not
You're not.
muted.
No, you're not. You're not.
Whatever. Don't just let me just experience. Don't whatever.
Brian's manifesting. Anyway.
You can make your choice. You can make your own choices. I'm not taking your choices away from you. I just want you to think and maybe ask us first. Don't just decide. You were the one that decided you were going to read the letter. You didn't ask. You didn't, put it to a vote. You said, I'm going to do it. Putting yourself in danger before letting any of us get the chance to. I just don't want you to get hurt or to die.
Well, apparently I've already done enough damage.
I'm fine.
No, not.
And
I mean, to you, yes, but you saw what happened out there. Something's changed. I don't feel the same anymore. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna get that back. I'm losing who I am, Enos. I don't know what's happening. And I don't want that to happen to any of you guys. Do you understand now why I tried to read the letter before any of you guys could? I am already so far gone.
do you know why I decided that it should be me to kill Wakia in the Underdark?
No, I don't.
For the same reason you're talking about. I didn't want you and anyone else to do it. It was. Even back then, I knew it was wrong. I mean, she was tied up, she was defenseless. And killing someone like that is. Something only a monster would do. And I don't think. I didn't want you or Raskus to become monsters. I would rather take that on myself. To make sure that you both we're still who you are. You're kind and caring.
I literally stabbed you yesterday, Enos.
You
Today.
had
Today.
and you had every right to. I don't blame you for it. because I know what I did was wrong.
Yeah, but we're on the same team. And I'm sorry.
We are. And we look out for each other. I'm sure there's a way to find some sort of redemption for you and for me at some point down the line.
We'll see. But either way, we've got to find Raskus's friend today.
Yeah.
And get the fuck out of the city. I'll go wake them. Or if you want to, I guess like awkwardly try to step around him to get to the room.
Yeah. You all awake, and a few minutes into being awake, you hear the on. I don't know why I did the Nickelodeon theme on your group door.
Hello.
Do you need breakfast again?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice voice. What's your name, by the way?
Dumb
Hey,
questions.
It was worth a shot. Okay.
Today's menu is crab cake waffles.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
I had a feeling.
You say an unpredictable boy.
No, I'm just saying that as a fine establishment owner, you know what your customers want.
And don't you forget it. 10 minutes later, you hear the knock again.
Hello?
No response.
Oh, shit.
Eleonora, you open the door, and you see a very familiar figure standing there. The last time you saw her, a big chunk of her body was missing due to a sword held by Enos Stormwing. As you see Weikia standing there.
Huh? The hell?
Hey, bestie.
Enos.
Can I medicine check her? Like quickly? Is she like a lot? Like is she skeletal? Like
No,
what the
she's just
fuck?
standing there. She looks fairly healthy.
Kai wouldn't know who she is.
Yes, Kai does.
Oh.
Kai's the first person that had a conversation with Weikia.
Yeah, actually.
You don't know she was dead, though.
I wouldn't know if she's dead. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that part yet.
Yeah, no.
Gosh, I'll still keep his secrets from this man.
And we all see her?
Yeah, she's just standing in the doorway, just staring at all four of you.
Hello?
Hi. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, I didn't think you were all going to be so surprised to see me again.
You were
a tad. For reasons.
Yes, and we came to the best city to fix those reasons now, what didn't we?
You were dead?
Huh?
You were dead?
We'll talk about it later, Kai.
No, I'm tired of... Whatever. Hi, it's nice to see you again.
Yes, it's nice to see you as well. She, puts her hand out for you, Kai.
I definitely grab it and, not reciprocate, but, I'm respectful. Yeah.
You're so much stronger since the last time I saw you.
Yeah, I was training a lot with Shayla, a friend of mine.
I have no idea. Okay, I was about to say, I don't know who that is, but it's very good. Because you did not go to the Underdark with the rest of your friends. I seem to have noticed.
It would have been horrible if I went, but...
Yes, the gas would have been quite an issue.
Yeah.
It's good to see you all again in slightly better circumstances, I guess.
And what exactly are those circumstances?
Well, I had to step over a bunch of waffles, so I'm hoping those are yours and not someone else's.
Were.
Why did I here? Yeah. Aubrey sent me to go find you. It's pretty easy to find you all, especially a flaming panther running around the streets. But it's good to see you all again, for sure.
So,
Why did Aubrey send you to find us?
My memory's been a lot spottier recently, so oops, sorry about that. She was using some talking device before it got thrown in the water, and she wanted me to let you guys know that she's fine. We're trying to solve some of the issues the best we can. It's a little bit difficult since we don't have the Master Flower army, the living ones, close by.
I want to insight check her.
Sure.
I have a feeling she's not who we think she is. Well, that's not gonna be good. That's an 8.
She seems forthright. Doesn't really seem like she's lying to you.
So did you want us to help, or
Well,
was it
if
just
you're
to send a
willing
message?
to, you're supposed to be able bodies. I never got to see any of you fight except for the one swing. Nope, I was asleep for that.
That's kind of awkward laughs.
How did we bring her back? A weird question. Did we resurrect her before?
No.
You
brought her
tried
body
to,
back up.
but it failed.
Like,
So
yeah.
you guys sent her with Aubrey Masterflower here, where there was longer potential for people that actually cared to bring her back.
So how are you alive right now?
Well, we did arrive 2 or 3 days before this clusterfuck happened. This is what I was told after being brought back, obviously. They brought me over to the Joyous Night Clinical Center, and then they sent me somewhere else. They sent me over to the Lyra Temple that was right next door, since they were more likely to actually try. And it did take a couple attempts. A lot of trying to pull the soul, something. I'm not a cleric. I don't know how that all kind of works. But I did come back, and I'm here now. My neck hurts, but it comes with the territory.
Wait, so if you've been here, how did you hear from Aubrey?
She brought me here?
So she's in the city too.
Yes. She had met with Bodrel Calder to get her new position, and then talked about some bounty that was placed on 4 of you. Got that kind of situated. And while we were celebrating her whole new deal, the castle exploded. So that was cool and terrifying.
Is she okay?
Huh? Yeah,
Is she
I'm
okay?
fine. I'm fine.
Insight on that. Oh my god. Stop for a minute. Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you said you
19.
came back 2 days ago?
We got here 2 to 3 days before this whole Tansien family stuff started happening.
Girl.
You
Um,
shouldn't say that name.
what, the Tansien one?
Damn.
Oh no! Oh no!
Got her ass twice. Damn.
Oh.
Don't saying powerful names is not good. So we should not say that name.
That's right. Aubrey did mention that could be a problem. I did
Mhm.
forget that.
It's
Oh.
okay. I forgot it too when we were in the Underdark, and I've learned my lesson, so I'm trying to pass that on. to people.
That's a great reference that she wasn't aiming at, but is a great pull for this. Very well done. Yeah, so we're just chilling. If you wanna meet up with us, we can find you. We know where you are. That's not a threat. Probably.
Oh,
See,
wait.
you had to go and say that.
Check.
No, we are friends. Yes.
What did I get on that insight check before? Oh, was she hiding anything?
She wasn't really hiding anything. Give me a medicine check as well.
Okay. Alright, am I proficient in medicine? I am.
It's
I am. No, I am not. That was winter.
I'm
Okay.
comfy.
17.
Yeah, it just seems like the amount of times that they had to try to bring her back left sections of her brain somewhere else, so she's not fully here. There's like
Okay.
she's missing parts of her like psyche and brain that are for focus, for remembering, and stuff along those lines.
Okay.
Yeah, we can fuck up soup.
After, like, in the middle of this conversation, I kind of just, like, look at her in her eyes and be like, I think at a certain point, maybe you should try to... I know there's a lot of crazy things happening right now. I feel like you should maybe try to slow down on all the work and memory processing stuff that you have going on.
Well, I am an important official.
No. I hear you. I can tell that there's a lot of wear and tear going on in your brain.
Not wrong, by any
Okay.
means.
I mean, you were just brought back, you just said.
Yeah, I'm still slightly recovering from that. I can only turn my head about 10 degrees either direction. Gotta turn with my shoulders.
Would I see, like, bruise marks around her, like, neck of, like...
She's basically wearing like full black shawl and everything, so she's
Okay.
very well covered.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. Now I gotta remember where Aubrey is.
boy.
Should be fine. Enjoy your pancakes. I will catch up with you guys later.
All right.
Right.
Be safe.
And she steps over the waffles that were left for you
Mm.
and just walks away.
After she's gone, I just Kai's gonna sit there just rubbing the like the rocks. You can kind of you can you like see like heat emanating off of them.
I don't
what
have a good
else?
feeling about that.
Hmm.
I don't have a good feeling about that.
What else are you not telling me?
Are you asking Weikia that?
No, everyone.
Oh,
like
okay.
after she leaves,
Gotcha.
this is after she's
I was just
been
like,
gone.
she long gone.
Yeah, she's long gone. I'm not addressing her. It's like she's already out the room. What else are you not telling me?
Besides Weikia, so I died. You knew that. We killed Weikia. You just
You
found
still
that
haven't
out.
told me how you died. You just said you died. You weren't specific.
Okay. Well, I can get in that here in a second if you'd like.
Okay.
And we killed Stormmaid. We didn't think Weikia would be coming back, so that was kind of a shock to all of us right there. We did bring her back to get revived, so I guess it was a success. And then was it? Oh God, what was the guy? There's a guy had like a clone or something, like turned like snow or something.
Simulacrum was the spell. I don't remember the
It was
dude's
like
name.
Elroy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bennett Delroy.
Yeah,
Bennett.
yeah,
Bennett.
Bennett Delroy. We don't know what's up with him. Actually, he's actually at the college. I believe is what we got information on for that. A hot second ago though.
I can't
And
remember if you
then-
guys know which college it is, though.
I don't think
have
we
it
did. I
written
think we
down.
just
No.
knew of a college.
He's a professor at a college.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about all we got. And then we got back into town, and we started heading our way towards you. If anything big that happened, we had the bounty, but that's gone now. But I got little day-to-day things too. Went to the wolf pack. Had a
Anything big.
That's about it.
Fine.
Okay.
That did happen, but that's fixed now. So
Yeah. That's why we took a little
Um,
longer to get here.
yeah. That's about it.
Okay. Going once, going twice.
Yeah, about the Order of Odium. Is that have you?
I know of it, but not through you guys telling me.
Okay, well, that's the other thing. We've had some dealings with them. But then I think that's it.
Okay. Once, twice, one more. I'm so serious. Okay.
Can't think of anything else.
Why so serious?
I'm thinking into my vast month of knowledge. If anything crazy has happened, that's really important to tell.
Promise you, I don't know the answer.
Yeah, I'm looking through my notes. I have some books, but it's not a big deal.
Breskus got punted.
I did get punted.
That counts as big.
Well, it was a small man.
Yeah,
Okay, damn.
killed-
Anyways,
First met him. Or them.
yeah, that was. Looking back on it, I feel like that was a little silly. That was a silly little moment. I think I'm finally working past it, doing some inner healing.
Anyway, speaking of which, Raskus.
Yes.
Sorry about the commotion yesterday. I know you want to find your friend, so
It's fine.
we're with you. Yeah. Didn't think it was gonna get that crazy.
I don't think anybody thought it was gonna get that crazy. But
Just don't run off like that.
Yeah, that was a mistake on my part, but I just was gonna meet you guys back here. I just wanted you guys to figure out your stuff. So,
Well,
Okay. So what are you?
anyways,
we're gonna do another shopping episode. That went so well last time.
No, not another one of those. So I guess would we be able to ask around to see where they could potentially like a prison system?
If you just want to start exploring the city, you can.
Although wait, Enos and Kai both know of.
They've been
Carleone,
through
right?
this city.
Yeah.
Do y'all know where they might be keeping him?
Both of you give me history checks. Enos.
that's gonna go well.
Enos and Kai.
Wait, I cast guidance on Enos.
You shouldn't have done that.
You should not have done that.
16.
Okay.
So I rolled a 9 on the die, right?
Okay.
I have a -1, and on
Yeah,
the
you should've
D4
rolled
I
eight,
rolled a
actually.
1. On the D4 I rolled a 1, so it's still 9.
Okay, it balances out.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had a -1.
Yep. He
It's an
barbarian go
intelligence
burr.
check. Yeah, it's an intelligence check.
Yeah, I was just in the panic. I didn't look at that. That's
You good.
anyways.
Yeah, Enos, you did work to help out getting someone from the prison. Nowhere in that work did you learn where it was. This was a really big city for you, so you probably didn't stay around very long to be able to find it. Kai, on your end, you're much more of the inquisitive type. You like searching around, exploring places. So you would have walked around the western districts, which tended to have less people in it. The guard population was a little bit higher. So you would know that in Area 18 is where the guard district, the barracks are, and the prison is.
I kind of mentioned that I relay it to the party. Yeah, there's if I had to take a shot, it would probably be in Section 18. The prison is definitely over there. More guards, less
Know
people.
where exactly.
Yeah, you would know where.
Yes, yeah.
And how do we get in?
The prison?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like there's many guards around right now.
There's a lot. There's more guards in 18.
Yeah, but I'm
8.
saying in a general sense.
8, not 8. Oh, I thought you said 18. My bad. 8.
And
not
they also
the-
don't use like those as like section names. That's just what I call it. It's called the Grave District.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So I was like, I do actually have like a name for it somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, Grave District.
Yeah, lovely place.
Okay.
How many sending
sounds-
stones do we have? Just the one?
I think it's just the one.
Yeah, the one to Aubrey Masterflower that you were just informed that she no longer has.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I have an idea.
Okay.
And since we're learning about how to trust and making group decisions,
Mm.
I will ask first, how about, since we know where it is, but getting in might be an issue, if we can't just outright break in, one of us could be arrested and memorize the way to get in as we're taken in and relay that to the rest of the group.
We could do that. I will say, I don't mean to brag about my memory, but it's good for about a month. So
It is sharp
I've-
for a
I've,
month and then nothing else.
after the month, it's gone. It is in the void. If it's not a
You
sentence
just
on this
have
paper,
really
it is.
good long-term, short-term memory.
that keen mind is more like a dull mind.
Yeah.
The range of your message.
The message, my
Be 100 to
cantrip.
120.
Yeah, it's 120 feet. I also have sending, so I can cast that 3 times, and that's anywhere on this plane of existence.
Nope.
So-
It's anywhere, period.
Oh,
On any plane. That's
I'm pretty sure.
Would you
and even oh yeah,
Mm.
you could, if you're wanting to, you could cast sending to one of us and tell us like how to get in, or if there's extra passages we could try to take, or even just a whole nother place to get into the prison system.
could do that. Yeah.
Or we can get another sending stone.
I don't know if I have the money. I don't know if I have the money. A decent amount of money.
But we would have to. I don't know how this works, right?
How what works?
The sending stone. We can't just get another pair and connect it to one we already
No,
own.
No,
We'd
you
have
have
to
to
get
buy
a
the
pair.
set.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
Sound like a walkie-talkie that you could just frequencies.
Would we know out of possibility how expensive it would be? It's also since we're in the fucking mine for the magic or whatever every goddamn episode, magic for the mindless.
Let me look it up.
We're in there.
Frequent shopper.
Sending.
Yeah, they got a rewards program.
Yeah, honestly.
It really depends on like what level. It's an uncommon item.
Got a hole punch card. 10th item free.
Esper bucks.
It's for...
Buy 9 items to get 1.
You got a punch card.
Logo Esper.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Buy 1 magical item, get another magical item free.
Of lesser or equal value.
Yup, of lesser or equal value. That's right.
I forget how magic item money works. It's uncommon item. What does that mean for price?
What was that, Brian?
I just
Okay.
yawned. I was like,
I got the price. Yeah. Since it's not a hard item, it would probably be about 150 gold pieces for a set. Especially in a big city like this, they would be getting them brought in often.
Okay.
Horrible.
Yeah, that way I don't have to use any kind of spells. We could just do that.
It is a one-time use. Once a day use. Once a
Once
day
a day.
use.
Okay.
okay.
I don't mind doing it. Raskus, if you don't want to go in. Or if anyone else wants to.
You know, I think before we make any crazy plans, we scope out the place.
I'm saying if we absolutely need it as a backup.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a set of sending stones because I'm the only one that can do sending as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
So, regardless, we should still get a set or 2.
Haha.
Well,
Huh?
you cut out. I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, you cut out. I genuinely didn't hear you.
I was making a joke of a matching set.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways, yeah, fuck it.
Shopping
Bye.
episode.
Real quick detour. We're stopping by. I will buy 2 sets.
It's on the way, right?
Depends on which way you want to go around the castle district. If you want to go the north route or the south route.
Whatever is on the way.
Whatever
Yeah,
way is
you-
fastest.
Well, if you're going to Magic for the Mindless, you'd be going the northern route.
Cool.
Okay.
So you guys would be you'd be going north. You can see a pretty large stadium off to your left side in section 14, the Arena and Fighting Guilds district. This giant arena that's just kind of surrounded by other tertiary buildings, like smaller food stands, little food stores, and then some bigger, more opulent buildings that are more gaudy than anything else, just to like try and stand out amongst everything else. And you head up into the high class everything district. And you can make your way to Magic for the Mindless, open the door, ring the bell, hello! And 125 per set. So 250 total.
Okay, I got it.
Because he's giving you... Someone give me a charisma check. Persuasion. Haggle.
On me.
Not me. Shit, I know that's for sure.
I have a +1.
Better than a -2.
Eleanor, what's your...
So, even though my persuasion's a +3, that only makes it a 5.
Damn.
260 total.
That's not too bad.
I'll pay half of that because I know you bought diamonds.
Okay, so 130 each.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then heading out from Magic for the Mindless, you guys head north a little bit more to start rounding around the central hill mountain that holds the somewhat destroyed castle at the very peak. You kind of enter into a fairly open area that has hundreds of stalls. Abandoned for the most part. Most of them seem to have been picked over. The remnants you can see was probably some kind of gigantic farmer's market where the farmers would come in, sell all of their stuff whenever they could, stuff like that. You hear the town crier, "Day 4 since the Bandro family has fallen, all rise," and he just collapses.
Oh.
Moving on.
Okay, but hey, at least we know we can say it at least a good couple of tens of times, because I'm sure he said it a lot throughout the days.
Yeah.
Give me perception checks, all of you.
Sure. Oh no.
Scary.
Bless his heart.
Oh, I eat.
Jesus.
8.
Give me another dice.
No, that's what I said, Catherine. I ate. 18 plus 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
13.
great. So we'll take the 25 as the one who actually sees what's happening. You guys just go, "Oh, good heavens," and then they kind of keep walking away because you don't want to get close to that. Kai, you look back one more time. He's just like dragging himself a little bit, and you can see very thin, like roots starting to kind of wrap around him. It slowly pulls him into the ground.
He just got fucking Harry Pottered. That's some head shit right there.
Not like natural cause roots. Yeah. Okay.
They were extremely magical in nature.
Okay. The same God feeling I felt before.
You can't really tell. You guys are a pretty good distance away.
Okay. I just looking at it like. And it just keeps going.
He was there, now he's not. What?
Yeah.
So then you start heading back to the west, and you enter into this next district, which is the middle class district of 7. You can see pretty mundane buildings. A lot of them are either 2 to 3 stories tall. The highest ones are 3 stories. A lot of them are pretty boring in nature. You pass one of the crossroads, and really far down, the only reason you catch it is because none of the other buildings seem to do something like this. But at an intersection and off in the distance, you can see a building that has a sign on the front of it. Like the metal sign that goes out and then has the swinging thing underneath, which is very odd for the rest of this district.
What is it?
It's too far away to read.
Okay.
You can just notice that there's a sign in the middle of a residential district.
I want to check it out.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we can swing by it.
Yeah. I'm gonna see what it's about for a quick second on the way.
You go at that crossroads. You head up on one of the northern paths. And do I have a description for this building? It is one of the taller buildings, like one of the 3-story buildings. It looks like an inn. Like it has the energy of an inn. The exterior is well taken care of, even with what's kind of been going on the last few days. And it's just the way it's painted gives off a very different vibe from the rest of this district. The sign you see once you get close enough, it is labeled the Asker's Prize.
I want to do a detect good and evil, just because I'm curious.
Oh, my motorcycle's back. Hello, friend.
Greetings.
I was like, who
Welcome,
growled?
traveler.
Yeah, from your detect good and evil, you hear a growling sound now.
Shit.
What's the distance? How far out? 30 or 60?
30.
Okay.
What was the name of this place again?
The Asker's Prize.
Why do you have to specify? Maybe we should get closer.
No,
Is
no,
it-
I was
is
just
it-
asking because I want to
Okay.
know stuff about the spell so I can catalog it.
Is it
It's
price
35
or
feet
prize?
away.
Prize.
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 Oh,
Okay,
okay.
not pride.
Yeah, I thought it was
My
pride.
divine
Okay.
sense is the one that's 60 feet.
Gotcha. Good and evil. In this, it's a tricky one. Even though it's only 30 feet, you get the ping off of Enos, the same as you always have. But you can feel a presence that's far farther away than 30 feet is hitting the edge of your radius.
Then can I do another, like, burn a divine sense as well to reach out and see if that extra little push can feel what it is?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, dog.
As you kind of drop the focus on good and evil, and as soon as you start sending out your divine sense, your entire, like what it feels like to be in a wind tunnel of energy. That's what Eleonora feels with Fey magic coming from the castle.
Interesting.
I have an 11 on my wisdom save.
Cool.
Girl.
Insanity.
Not you writing it down and smiling. I peeped it.
Hey, I gotta smile about something, But yeah, Eleanor, you just get like blasted with Fey energy. The rest of you see Eleonora's hair getting blown back as you see her eyes do the normal thing she does for divine sense. Then she just gets like blown away from the castle.
So are we still like kind of facing, even though we're like looking at the inn, it's still in the direction
of the castle is where you feel the energy coming from.
Gotcha.
Was there any like wind or anything going on, or it just was random?
If there was, she just got hit by a tornado.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You okay, Eleonora?
There is a lot of Fey magic coming from the castle.
Maybe that's what the particular family deals with.
They do.
I almost said it.
They are given power by or from a goddess that was from the Feywild.
Oh.
So that would make sense why their magic would be Fey. Or at least partially Fey.
I don't think I heard that.
Yeah, Eleonora, you have a good idea that wasn't partially Fey what you just got hit by.
It was just fully Fey.
That was like that felt like 100% Fey.
Concentrate.
But yeah, you get no pings from the Asker's Prize on evil, Fey, fiend, or undead. So good news.
So they're here.
I kind of want to go inside.
Are you gonna tell us that you? Yeah. Okay.
See, I mean, it's very different from the rest of this neighborhood, and it looks fairly well kept for what's been going on.
Like, by no means are any of the buildings in this area decrepit or anything like that. This one just seems to have a like shop showmanship to it, where it's trying to be noticed. Do you all enter?
Sure.
Let's. If we're doing this, we should try to move quietly, as fast as we can, though. Quietly, as fast as we can. Stealthing is what I'm trying to say.
As you yell it.
As Brian, I'm yelling it.
Everyone, quiet down.
Everyone, shut the fuck up.
Knock, knock, knock. We're entering quietly.
All right.
Stealth checks.
Yeah, I'm not wasting a pass without a trace on that.
Nah, that's cool. Don't waste the spell.
23.
Oh, I ate it up.
What's my?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a. What's the math?
I thought you were about to say, what's the max? I went, hold
No
on.
math.
Hold on.
Mathing.
26.
Jesus.
18 plus 8.
Yeah, because you took expertise, didn't you?
I took the canny thing for ranger, so it's basically expertise. Yeah.
What you got, Eleonora?
18.
Okay, 2 people who have never been seen, and then the humans. You open up the door. You notice it seems to be like a main lobby area, so the inn temperament seems to be going on. But the smell you guys kind of get hit by is heavy perfume. Looking in, you can see this beautiful candelabra in the center of this main lounge. None of the candles on it are on. You can see torn apart sofas and other stuff like that. As soon as you kind of enter to the right, you see a long wooden like desk sectioned off area. Looking kind of beyond it, you notice drops of blood, a chair knocked over. Behind it has like a key holder. None of the keys are there. It seems like this place has been pretty ransacked.
Can I investigate the blood to see if it's pretty fresh or what direction it might have trailed off in?
Yeah, sure.
Can I help her?
Yeah.
So,
Can I
rolling
just
it.
listen and see if I hear anyone beside us?
Okay. Give me
In this
perception.
area.
you want us both to roll or giving Eleanor?
Eleanor
advantage?
just rolled an advantage.
Okay, fine. That's cool.
I got a nat 1 and a 4.
Damn. Maybe I should have. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay. Perception check, Enos.
I got a 16.
Okay. Eleonora, you look at the blood. It's blood. It's red. Probably a humanoid. Can't really tell how fresh it is. It's probably over 24 hours because it seems pretty dry. You kind of rub your finger on it. It doesn't really like mesh anywhere.
And you have HIV.
Yeah. They definitely had STDs, but we didn't know that because of the investigation check.
I was going to say, as they're all doing that, would that give me enough time to ritual cast detect magic?
You might be like halfway through.
Okay.
Depending on how quiet you guys want to stay and let that go on.
I want to be very quiet while I'm trying to do this because the vibes are not. It's off.
Yeah, because Enos was quietly listening. If you guys want to do the 10 for 20 thing for the blood, we can, and Enos for the perception check.
I want to figure out where this blood goes and if there might be a body.
Okay. If you want to spend 10 minutes doing that, you can get a 20 on your roll instead.
Yes, we'll do that.
Okay. Then Enos, you want to do the same while Kai ritual casts?
Sure, I'll listen quietly.
Okay. What does Raskus want to do during these 10 minutes?
Raskus just kind of standing up against the wall. He's not really doing anything.
Okay. Like this is like
Maybe,
like
sits
a main
down.
lobby area. You can see like a hallway kind of going back, and pretty early on into that hallway there seems to be a stairwell that goes up to the next floor and stuff like that. It's definitely not a house layup. This is definitely built for something else. Eleonora tracking the blood. You kind of go farther back beyond the desk where there seems to be some like an office area. And you see this man. He's slumped over at the desk. And there's a pen right next to where his hand is, kind of just like laying on the desk next to his body. You can see a very gruesome looking dagger sticking out of his back. Gruesome in the sense of it's probably makeshift.
Can I kind of stand behind him and see what he may have been writing.
You kind of like look at anything. Doesn't seem to be anything that was written. This room looks very ransacked as well, but they left a body here.
And he said there was a pen next to his hand?
Yeah. You look at the pen a little bit more. Those bastards stole the ink cartridge. Or I guess not a pen, it would be a quill and ink. There's just a quill there. The quills aren't really worth much, but there's no ink anywhere, anything like that. The place seemed to be ransacked. They at least had the dignity to not touch his body afterwards.
Let's see. What spells do I have?
Enos, for your perception check, listening around, a few minutes in, you hear a cough coming from like down the hallway. You don't know if it was from upstairs or if it was on this floor or not, but you think you heard someone cough somewhere in the building. It was them trying to be hush about it.
I can see Kai like doing magic stuff, right? I'll just signal to Raskus like there's something over there, and then
Okay.
I'll wait for Kai to finish before we do anything.
Okay. Eleonora, back to you. Anything else you wanted to do in that room?
I don't have notes or repose prepared. But let me double check, because that's a second level, I think, not a first level. Yeah.
It's higher.
I just want to really carefully pull the dagger from his back and see if I can like kind of just like put him in a better position than just like slumped over onto his desk. So even if that's like kind of sitting him up and like crossing his arms or like kind of gently laying him on the floor.
Yeah, moving him around. He has a beautiful face, like super chiseled jawline, like middle brownish hair. You can see that there's like some aspects of gray to it. He's dressed in a super expensive suit. You take the dagger out. It's basically a shiv. It's a piece of metal that has a wooden handle that was wrapped in leather. It was not easy going in, and it probably wasn't easy trying to get out by himself. You lay him to rest and cross his arms and everything, and he seems to be at peace on the floor. But everything else about this room, anything that would have had monetary value, is most likely gone.
After Enos tells me that he heard a cough, I'm gonna ready. Can I so for spells?
Yeah.
I can't really ready them. I can just be like prepared to cast them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll say like readied outside of combat will be different because like you can just naturally do magic around your hands. So it's basically you're using cantrip level energy that you're ready to shoot at a higher level any second.
Okay, so I'll start preparing a guiding bolt, and I'm gonna wait and see if anybody charges from wherever he heard the cough. But I want to have like a visual on them before I fire.
Okay.
Just in case like they're like innocent or something, like they're just like a child or something like that.
Okay. Because you guys did not enter very quietly.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we didn't? I thought we...
No, there was an 11. There was an
Yeah,
11 in there. So it's like entering in, you all kind of just started dispersing immediately, and Eleonora bumped a side table right next to the door, and something went... And like,
Damn.
like a small glass shattered. It wasn't super loud, but it would have still been noticeable. but the 10 minutes go by. You ritual cast Detect Magic. There's faint evocation magic kind of everywhere where lights should be for the light cantrip to be cast. Because I think it's evocation, but that's one of the niche things I don't know. Other than that, you don't really glean much other magical stuff except for everyone's magical items and stuff like that. But
Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy by any means. If anything, it's a bunch of cantrip level stuff around.
Okay. And that lasts for what?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Alright, so yeah, just these little small flares kind of just pulse around me as we're just walking through, trying to stay stealthy, I guess.
Okay. What do you guys want to do if you all meet back up in the main lounge area with the tossed couches and such?
Do we just kind of want to call out that person? We know they're there.
Yeah, it could just be someone hiding, seeking shelter. Crazy town.
I can do it.
Yeah, I'll have my spell ready to go. Eleanor, if you want to call out.
We know you're here. We're not here to hurt you. We just wanted to see what happens. If you want to come out.
Okay, give me a persuasion check. Madam Paladin.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
I don't like
Let's
that.
go.
Why did I hear that? I should not.
Yeah,
hear
I heard
that.
it too.
That was
Never
weird.
heard
It
it.
got played through Discord.
It does that?
18. You weren't aggressive in any way. Down the hallway on the first floor, you hear that was a terrible sound of a door unlocking, and you see a very sheepish woman kind of like peek her head out. Like it's hard to tell because it's somewhat dark, but she just like her makeup was just being completely run down. She just looks terrified.
What happened here?
She's not really able to answer.
I'm gonna
still
step closer to her. I can heal you if you have any wounds that need to be tended to.
I still got my spell going.
Yeah.
I don't trust her.
Okay.
Can I take the hide action?
Sure.
Just in case, like if she pops off, I can bonk her.
I'll just slowly approach, kind of with my hands up, so I don't look threatening.
Yeah. You see, she starts to like enter into the hallway very meekishly. She's dressed in a nightgown. You can see kind of on her hands that she probably hasn't eaten in a couple days. Like she looks malnourished, as if she's been locked in that room this entire time.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I am kidding.
Four. Bitch.
She just like keeps getting closer to you. Like you're probably about 10 feet away from each other at this point.
Can I insight check this lady?
Sure.
We're
I'm
so
trying to scope
interesting.
her intentions.
I rolled
What is her
a 16 on the hide.
Okay.
With plus 0 on insight. That's gonna be a 13.
She just looks terrified.
Cool.
Like looking at her, she doesn't seem to have any weapons. She just looks terrified.
I'm gonna ready Shillelagh just in case things get crazy.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna step a little closer to her again.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Eleanor about 10 feet behind her.
Yeah,
From being hit.
This woman just seems to be moving at a consistent pace towards you, just really slow and tired. Like, she just looks exhausted out of her mind.
Can I medicine check her as I'm like hidden and watching her?
Sure. Go for it.
I don't trust.
I like
trust
hearing
nobody.
dice.
Period. That's a 17 plus 4.
She just looks malnourished. She probably hasn't seen people in 4 days. She's malnourished, exhausted, and this is the first nice sound that she's heard in days.
Want to roll an acrobatics check?
I'm just gonna. Hey, Eleonora, why don't we leave her a few of our rations?
Yeah, I'll
think,
reach into my bag and pull out a couple and reach them out for her, or like hand them to her.
Yeah, you see that she takes them, her hands shaking, just looks up at you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, she looks fairly young. Like, she's probably in her mid-20s, but just extremely malnourished and can't do much.
Do you need to be healed at all?
I don't know. What happened?
I'll gently like lay a hand on her shoulder and I'll give her 10 HP.
Okay.
Call the cleric.
But not for me.
Exactly what happened here. It looks like it was raided.
Oh.
I don't know who the man in the office was, but someone was killed.
As soon as you say man in the office, you see her eyes get wide again.
That's probably her dad.
Not exactly.
Oh.
Was that your...
Okay.
That was my boss.
Oh.
I've been hearing people come in and out, aggressively ransacking as much as they could. They never made it into my room.
How long were you locked in there?
Days? I don't know. I haven't been able to sleep much. And she reaches up towards Eleanor's face. Are you an angel? Am I dead?
Oh God. What's the wings out?
Yeah.
They didn't really show her.
Angel of Death. Anyway.
What the hell?
Does she look more malnourished than just 4 days? Like,
if you haven't eaten for 4 days, you're gonna look like shit.
okay. I just wanted to be sure that this guy wasn't keeping her locked up or something.
While this is happening, can I investigate like the shredded like upholstery and stuff to see like what creature, animal, whatever?
Yeah, I'll just give you like a little bit more insight into it. It's not like there's daggers running through them or anything like that. It's more of they were just getting thrown around, like pushed and shoved into other people to stop them from stealing the stuff before they did.
Okay.
So the rips and tears are more from people climbing over them with sharp objects and stuff like that. It's not like they were just ripping into them to see what was on the inside, see the stuffing like a dog.
Cool. Never mind then.
It was more of raider logic of I'm gonna take this side table and hit you with it, and that's why the side table's broken.
Okay.
Can what I assume that whenever we leave the rooms, we take all of our belongings with us, right?
Yes.
Like we don't have anything left in the room.
If not, you guys do not have a lot of stuff left.
Okay, I was just curious. If that's the case,
I trust our guard.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Can I
the crab god himself?
Yes.
Anyway.
Crab incarnate. I'm gonna give her 50 gold.
Okay.
And I'm oh God. Actually, no. I'm gonna give her 10 gold. And I'm gonna tell her we were staying in the Perfect Crab, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell her to head towards there, and that we have some rooms that she could stay in. Get some like food and everything.
Oh, I thought you were trying to court me, but that's
No, no. I'm
Would
sorry.
you want to? If I can get some food.
Oh God. Maybe we'll see. We just met. This is kind of
kind of forward.
yeah. This is kind of forward. This is the best strategy. I have to admit.
I'm sorry. It's my job, so that's what I'm used to.
What is okay? So then, what is your job?
I work here at this brothel.
There it is. Okay. Well, do you feel like you can make it over to the Perfect Crab? Do you know where that's at?
I think so. A lot of the sailors stayed there.
Okay.
I don't want to leave her by herself, though. That's not a short walk.
You have Ember. You could send Ember with her.
Yeah, I could send Ember with her.
You have Ember, you have Jasper, you have Matic. You can send all 3 dogs.
Dog one shot.
Gary dog privileges.
I'll send Jasper.
And Jasper and his
With
little
her.
armor.
Yes. He clanks over. You can hear him like on the like little paw prints. I'll send Jasper with her and say, let the innkeeper, we don't know his name, he won't tell us. I'm pretty sure he's a crab god. But let him know that you are going up to our room, the fire guy and the giant guy and the lady and the gnome. He'll know who that
Okay.
is.
I'll send like with her as well, but I'll lean down to him and I'll be like, "You attack anyone that gets close to her, okay?" And I'll hit his head.
Woof.
Woof.
Bard.
Monty, give us a real bark, Monty. Come
No, I'm not doing that. Not for free.
on.
That's on the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
Patreon.
I'll do that, and I'll give her some gold. I don't want to give her too much. I don't want her to get robbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you said 50
Yeah.
gold, I went, she's not making it.
She's dead.
Yeah. That's what I was like. Actually,
You're gonna hear those coins jingle, my friend.
yeah. She's gonna walk out and just hear him clatter to the ground. She's getting mugged. Like, oh God.
Yeah, she takes the 10 gold, puts it in her boob purse.
Why'd I say like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Her prison purse?
Ugh.
No?
Oh,
She's putting it
yeah.
in her
Hey, that
Jeez.
works.
Whatever works.
boob.
Same
So,
custom
what are you guys
fries.
doing? There's still 2 more floors to this building, a lot of rooms.
Shit, I meant to ask her name.
Should we
Persephone.
continue to the prison then?
We can, or we can keep searching. It doesn't matter.
I don't think there's anything else here.
We don't have any other dogs to send, so
Yeah.
We have the most sentient one left. So I don't
Yeah,
think
and I'm
we
not
send Ember.
sending that one.
Yeah.
I'm not sending Ember.
yeah, no, we need Ember here. Okay, let's just head to the prison,
Okay.
and if there's more people, we'll come back and get them later.
Yeah. You.
Did I get any weird pings while we were just talking to?
If you wanted to explore around, you could. Other than that, not really. A pretty mundane building.
What?
Alright. It's a mundane building. And we can
It's a
go.
brothel.
Yeah. As you enter out of the Asker's Prize, you guys exit out of the Asker's Prize. 2 people give me perception checks.
I got it. I got one of them.
You met a prostitute.
Well,
Now you aged 50 years. What happened?
Old. Anyway.
I'll do the other
Somebody
one.
else- Yeah.
You said a perception.
Yes.
That's a
Yeah.
dirty.
Again.
I rolled a 19 plus 7, so I think that's another
You
26.
both rolled 19s. Catherine, if you could mute your roll 20. If you right click roll 20 at the tab up top, you should have a mute option somewhere.
Aha. I think I found it.
Cool. So a million and a 20. Got it. So both of you are super high. Schwag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Looking off towards the southeast upon exiting, these buildings are fairly tall, but a lot of them are only 2 stories. You both notice a tree, and it seems to be moving. There's 2 trees that seem to be moving in a direction.
Like legs or like crawling?
From this distance, you can only see their afro up top. Their afro of leaves up above, kind of going above the house line.
Okay.
But you both kind of like take a second. You stop. Those trees are still moving. Trees don't move. Interesting. And you would kind of gauge it's exiting out from the main gates of the castle district is kind of where they've just exited from.
I want to go check that shit out.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe we can get the drop on them if they're, or maybe we can learn something. Let's be careful.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, heading away from the prison then. You go back down the avenue you originally came to then take a left, aiming back towards the farming stand section. What did I call it? What is my brain stopped? The farmers market area. And everyone can kind of see these trees are above the house line. Upon getting closer, you get the first glimpses of the trees just walking through the markets, stepping over the stalls, and they seem to be moving at an extremely slow pace for their height. These things are taller than these buildings. They're 30 to 40 feet tall, but they're walking at the speed of a human. And that's when you see her. Eleonora and Enos, you are both stunned, seeing her.
Ain't no way.
As Kai and Rask, as everyone sees Helena walking with her 2 treants in the middle of the farmer's market.
Dog.
And she doesn't seem to notice you. They got Eleonora and Enos got stunned from almost like 600 plus feet away on eyesight of this person. She just seems to be walking around, like picking at some of the leftovers, looking disgusted at them, and just keeps walking. Kai, for you, she seems to be walking towards where the town crier got pulled into the ground. General area.
Okay.
What are you all doing? As Eleanor and Enos' stun wears off after a few seconds.
Oh. I just quietly said, should we follow them?
I am pulling out my longbow and aiming to hit her.
Wait, Eleanor, wait.
I do not wait. That is my gut instinct to just, as soon as I see her.
I take the hide action.
Okay. Eleonora, you have disadvantage on this attack because of the range.
Because it's past the 150.
Yeah, you're like 600 something feet away at this point.
I don't have any reaction.
Is it too late to stand in the way of the arrow?
21 for the stealth. For the hide.
Natural 1. on the longbow shot.
What?
As you pull it back, and Enos, your hand, as soon as she lets go, just grabs the arrow as it's leaving. Since you're the big body in the way. And like when you shoot your bow, there is like that reverberation sound of the of it shooting. You do see her head start to turn in your direction.
Baby, I'm hidden. I'm not messing with any of what just happened.
I'm gonna try to hide behind something to hide.
You're in like the middle of a main street right now. It's probably 20 feet wide. You can just sprint off into either of the distances. Like Eleonora, it's one of the most bizarre things. You send off your arrow, Enos catches it, and you watch as both of the tree ends stop perfectly still as soon as that arrow goes off.
Yeah. I'm hiding too.
I'm in an alley.
Yeah, I'm in an alleyway as well.
So I'm just in the middle of the street by myself.
Well, you would then be able to go and hide if you want to.
I want to try to go hide before she sees me.
Okay. Stealth checks from everyone.
Oh, you want me to do it again?
Well, I didn't hear what your original one was, so that's my
21 is what I
Okay.
said.
A dirty
20.
20. Nice.
Let's go.
Man, just start making
Damn!
out or something. Crazy.
I got a nat 20, so it's 23
That's-
total.
Damn.
This is the most important time for you to ever roll this well. As you all exit through the alley, you see coming out of the ground the form of Helena. Quite beautiful in like her presence, but uptight at the same time. She has that like, shoulders back posture, neck kind of back, just looking around the area. So, there's people that want to play games. I do love games. Deals are games. Hags make deals. I don't know where you all have just hidden, but it is nice to meet you all. You will meet again. I might not see you, but you all smell terrible.
Do I have... Like, can I see her
Do
from
you
where
want
I'm
to peek
hiding?
out?
I want to see if I can get a clear shot at her with my crossbow.
Girl.
Okay.
Do I see this?
You guys kind of all, like, ants just went in different directions is how I envisioned it.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if the
Probably.
alleyways were kind of like across from each other.
Yeah.
No, like, there's, like, you guys are just amongst a bunch of buildings. You guys just scattered to be next to buildings kind of thing.
Like, getting as low to the ground as I can before I can peek around with just the tip of the crossbow. I want to see if I can get sight of her and shoot her.
As soon as you lean around the corner and your right eye sees, you get locked in that position. From just being so enamored by her presence. The stoicness that she holds, the power that she holds, is stunning. I do hope we all get to see each other again. I thought I was going to actually be able to have some fun today. Oh well. As she just goes back into the ground once more.
Am I unfrozen?
Yeah.
Are they tree ants or tree monster or whatever? Are they still
They're
treeing?
still like they started to move in the direction of her, but then they've turned back around in the farmer's market.
Like she's back inside of them.
Like she's back in the farmer's market.
Okay.
They seem to just be set to follow her.
Okay.
So to the prison, unless you really want to fight a demigod.
No,
Not today.
not today. I'll rain check. Rain
Cool,
check.
cool.
Yeah.
Still staying low and stealthy to the prison.
Yeah.
You continue making your way west. Once you
Okay. Did that, Eleonora? Did you willingly do that, or was that out of your control?
Willingly do what? The freezing?
To fire at her,
The shooting.
the
Oh.
shooting.
I chose to shoot at her. I mean, she was right there. Why not?
Solid logic.
I don't say anything. I walk away.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not giving that the time, energy, day, effort, breath, fire. Fuck. Just go.
Catherine, take an inspiration point for sticking to your guns and doing that. That is so fucking ballsy. And it's what you would do, so I'll reward that.
Hell
We
yeah.
would have got massacred.
Wouldn't even
That was
do
the end of
any
the campaign right there.
Yeah.
power word kill and Eleanor would be done.
That would be too easy.
She would torture you.
Probably.
She would,
But she's a mommy. I would. Anyway.
Yeah, she has a beautiful dress on, yada yada. I don't get into much detail because I haven't fully built her in my head because I didn't think that was going to happen. But you continue west. Towards the end of this district, the houses start to get a little bit more ramshackle, a little bit more decrepit and stuff like that. The elegance of a middle class seems to start to disappear as you continue moving west. And you get the first glimpses of the guard district. Basically around the entire area, you can just see probably 50 or so of those skeletal creatures, the soldiers, guards of the city. A lot of them are like fallen over, or like they look like they're trying to head somewhere, but they got frozen in such a way that they didn't have any balance and just kept falling over. And you see probably 50 of them on this main street that you make, like once you make it to this Y intersection, going towards the north, towards one of the exits, and then continuing west, you see 50 or so of them just collapsed on the floor. No weapons, armor still intact otherwise. Where there were some people in the farmer's market that were just kind of moping around, grabbing something, and then continuing on. Even the middle class district, there was a couple people moving around. This area is desolate of humans of any kind. But you continue in a little bit farther, heading down the southwestern area, and you can see behind some metal gates and like a wrought iron fence out front that has a nice little signpost that says The Last Rest. Kai, you know this to be the barracks for these creatures. You continue moving on a little bit more and you see another building. It looks of importance, but it's not labeled in any way. And right next to it, you see this fair-sized, primarily just one-story long building that has a little bit of like a guard tower up above in like the front section of it. Also surrounded by this large wrought iron gate. You can see about 10 of these skeletal soldiers standing out front of it, not moving, still as statues. But you have a giant gate in front of you before you make it to the Century's prison.
And at the moment, that gate is closed, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I got this. First, put on the head of disguise. Same disguise as
Okay.
before. Just cause. And then it's a
Before he
what is the
does
gate
that-
made out of?
It's made of like heavy metal iron.
There's like an iron gate.
Yeah, it just
Essentially.
like it kind of like has that swoop up, and it's just like two gates that just swing in and out.
Ah, okay, perfect. I am going to
Wait, before you do, I kind of just grab onto your shoulder. We don't want to alert her. That might make a really loud noise.
You read my mind, actually. You knew what I was gonna do, didn't you? Okay, you're
I
right.
have a feeling.
You're right.
I recently learned something. Give me a second. And I cast Stone Shape to create kind of like a ramp, maybe like a ladder, like maybe a like staircase situation
Okay.
to get over the gate.
Very creative. Is that one of the higher level spells?
4th level.
Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna do it at the gate or like kind of on the fence surrounding the building?
Which one is less like out in the open?
You could go around like the side or back.
Probably that one. I'd probably do that.
Yeah, like kind of going around. There's almost no windows. You saw the front doors like leading up to it beyond that gate. You don't really see any other doors as well. When you kind of move around the side of the building, cast Stone Shape and build a set of stairs going up and over and back out.
Do I see anything at like the top of the staircase? Since it's because I'm guessing this gate's pretty tall.
It's a fair size, yeah.
Okay.
But like, even with how much Stone Shape you'd have to do, you probably wouldn't make it over the main
Apex of
threshold of the first
Okay.
floor, because it is a pretty tall first floor.
Okay.
The one thing you do notice is tree branches coming out from the middle of this building.
Oh, so those things are also here too. Okay.
This doesn't seem to be moving.
Okay. Once we make it back onto the ground on the other side of the gate, right? Because we went over it at this point, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I just planned it out to the rest of the party, say that we should probably try to move stealthy again. And I'll I was gonna say trying to leave this place might be an issue later, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And I'll get rid of the Stone Shape.
Oh, you're gonna get rid of it. Okay.
Because I mean, I feel like if I leave it there, then someone would be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
How tall is this gate?
The gate's probably 10 feet, 10 to 15 feet tall.
And that's it. It's just a gate. Nothing above it, like spikes or anything. It's just.
They have
between-
like the points kind of like sticking up.
But that's the only thing between us and the prison.
Yeah.
Can I try to just climb the gate?
The gate or the fence surrounding?
I would have to go through the fence first, right? Or is there a
Well, it's
fence?
like the gate, and then the fence is surrounding it. So it has the gate that would probably open in or out, and then it has a fence surrounding the entire place. So the gate
What-
is a part of the fence, I guess is what I'm trying to get to.
Is there any like spikes or something on top of the fence?
Yeah, like the entire thing has kind of like the spikes shooting up at the very top.
Gotcha. Does the fence have like footholds, or does the gate have footholds, like where I could just basically like rock climb it up?
Not really, but you could just grab the stuff and try and muscle your way up. But Kai did just build a staircase all the way around.
yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you got rid of it.
No, I waited until we all climbed over and then got rid of it. So
it's less
no,
conspicuous.
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry, I was invested in my cookie.
No, you're
Perfectly valid. But yeah, you all see the main front door ahead of you on kind of like an inset. Looking at to either side of this front door, you can see what looks to be arrow slits to the left and right of it. What are you all doing?
What do you mean by arrow slits?
It,
Like holes for arrows to shoot out of?
yeah, so it seems like a security measure. If someone was to try and come into the front door aggressively, they inset the door so that they could have guards on either side of the door to be able to shoot at the person trying to break in. First off, can everyone see?
Oh.
In roll 20?
yeah.
Yeah.
I can see a little bit, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the front door over here. That little inset area.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I hear like if it's like automated, like they're set to shoot when?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Come on, bitch. That wasn't as good. A 14 on perception.
Okay. It's not bad. Like the arrow slits are probably like an inch wide, but they have that natural like sway to them so that if someone was inside they could take shots from a lot of different angles.
Okay.
What you do notice is you do see arrow tips sticking out.
Currently sticking.
Yes.
Ooh.
So like these are like tall slits. These are for what a humanoid would use. It does not seem to be automated.
Okay. Yeah, I relay that to the rest of the party that the arrows are already out. Meaning
like
potentially
they probably have the bow up to it and the arrow is not knocked yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
I thought we had Jasper here. I'd use him for something.
Oh, I don't like how morbid that assumption is. What would you use him for?
Just to see if the
Are they-
traps worked or not.
Oh, you want to see if they're motion censored or weight censored?
I don't imagine there's a sensor like that.
Can I check
I
for
don't know.
traps?
How magic works?
You gonna get close to check for traps?
Mm.
You guys are standing like 15 feet away from the door going, I don't know what we should do. Don't let doors be the bane of your existence today.
Okay, so there's a door. It's a door in front of us.
Yeah, you see a double door in front of you.
And it's
on the
closed.
left and right wall, you see these arrow slits.
Okay.
You don't know
Okay.
that there's anyone there, though.
We can make the assumption that there'll be skeleton people and the skeleton people are disarmed. We
All
know
the skeleton
that.
people are not animated.
Yeah, they're not animated. So
Yeah.
that's the assumption. But literally fuck around and find out. Like, we don't know shit about shit.
I'll fuck around.
How much do I like continuity?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's, yeah.
Fuck it. I'll open the door.
Okay. You walk forward. The door opens. You can look to your left and right. You look through the arrow slits and you do see the typical garb of the Carleone guards, and they seem to be inert. You see two people standing there, but they are inert. And what you see ahead of you is a glass wall directly on the other side of this main door. And behind it is a chair, and faintly behind that you can see that there are two chests there. You can see there's a door off to the side that would exit that room. It's big glass all the way down with a very small slot to put stuff through. And off to the right, as soon as you enter in, you can see a door on the opposite side, which apparently I didn't put a thing on, so
Yeah.
it's open.
Is it dark in
Okay.
here?
Yeah, for you, because you can't fucking see.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
Because my character can't see shit right now. I'm like in here, and
Yeah.
I'm like, it's still dark.
I can see, and there's someone in that hallway. Potentially.
Yeah, looking down that hallway, you do see two of the skeleton guards. They just seem to have their hands on their side, one hand just down, just staring, statue-like. Anyone want to cast a spell so Blind Boy can see?
I'm staying
Okay.
behind Kai because they emit light.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'll cast blindness.
I'll do produce flame in my hand.
Okay, what's the light on that?
Oh God, okay. Hold
I
on,
could
give me
just
a
light a
second.
torch. I have
Could just
torch.
light a torch.
Or I can just light the torch for
Just
you.
light a torch.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just light a torch.
Yeah, it's a stone building. What could go wrong?
I'll hold the torch up to Kai's head, kinda.
Fuck, it's gunpowder.
Damn, ain't you gonna disrespect me?
Man.
That's cool.
Does it work like that?
It's a
I'm gonna ask you
it's a
first.
very
It's like,
interesting question if that would work. It's not
do you
up to me
mind
to
if
decide.
do you mind if I turn this on?
I can just do it for you, and
Okay.
I just produce flame on the.
I like the concept of Ember theoretically isn't fully corporeal, so I just like the idea of Enos going, "Hey Ember," just poking it into him. Light my torch.
In the mouth, just.
So you should be able to see around you a little bit now.
Yeah, I can see a little more now.
Yeah. So you look down that hallway and you see these two guards that seem to be extremely just like stopped and stoic. Eleonora, right next to you, you see another door. And then a little bit farther down this hallway, you see another double, like, not said a double door, but a bigger, more important looking door.
Oh wait, so where Enos just stood, there's a door? Like here?
Yes, right here, there's a door.
I want to try to open it.
Okay. Seems to be locked.
I want to throw my weight against it and try to break it open.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Huh. I
Fuck. That's a 7.
Oh! It's a pretty solid wooden door with heavy metal hinges and stuff like that.
Enos, can you open this door?
Sure, I got it.
don't. Does anybody have thieves' tools?
Nope.
These are my
No.
thieves' tools, and I slam into the door.
Oh,
Bada
okay.
bing and bada boom.
Ew, yucky one line.
I'm here to tell a story, not be funny.
No, not you. I was talking about these are my thieves' tools.
Athletics checks.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Plus 7 is 19 total.
You like jiggle the handle a little bit. You go, I have an idea. You just yank the handle as hard as possible, and you just break the door the wrong direction.
God.
And you see a stairwell. Why did that not do anything? Hello? Roll 20. I love you.
This is
Please stop.
imposter. Is this Among
Ooh.
Us?
Shut up.
For some reason, I
Yay, stairwell. I want to go up the stairwell.
I think it goes down.
it goes up.
I thought you said it was a one floor. What? Okay, that's fine.
It's a one floor with a guard tower.
Ah.
So yeah.
Oh, okay.
This one.
Sure. Let's go up.
I think you just go in
delete
the
that wall.
circle.
Whee! Wow, this is really high up here, huh?
I can't delete that wall, so
This is like
the
in
door will stay.
Ghostbusters when they had to get to the top of the building, but the elevator's not working.
Yeah. Going up the guard tower, you make it towards like the central tower of this, which kind of looks out upon a good section of this city. It probably only goes up another 20 to 30 feet, so you're about 50 feet off the main ground. You can see the entirety of the Grave District around you, and you see 2 more of the skeletal guards not moving.
Can I look out across this city and see if I see the treants?
Give me a perception check.
That chocolate milk hurt my tummy. That's another nat 20.
Jesus,
Damn.
Jesus fuck, dude.
But it's never for combat though, so.
Never for combat. But that's probably his benefit that I've never crit on top of having 2nd level divine smites.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Looking out towards the northeast, past the farmer's market area, you do see 2 treants. What kind of surprises you more is looking to the south, you see another one.
Go one by itself.
Yeah, you see one by itself, and it's kind of making a northern path kind of towards the Grave District. How long do you want to stay up there?
I am gonna relay this to everyone. That there's a treant that looks like it's coming in our direction.
I look at the rest of the party. We know that we can assume that the treants follow the woman. I almost said it, y'all.
Dude, I love playing that game.
And,
You best believe I'll know.
yeah.
I know when you say it.
They're following the woman, so we should. Maybe we should.
I was gonna say that at least follow her command.
I will say, because of the natural 20, the one that's coming towards you is far smaller than the other 2.
It's far what?
Smaller.
Okay.
Like, where the other ones were pushing, like, 50 plus feet tall, this one's probably only 20 to 30.
Okay.
All right. If that's the case, let's finish looking around and then
Hi.
skedaddle.
Or that.
I'm still annoyed that I can't highlight that thing and get rid of it. Yeah, but you enter kind of back into this hallway, and you notice that there's 3 sets of doors in this main room. You got one at the very top, one on this right wall, and then one down below. And there's another guard that seems to be on, I almost said guard duty because that's the easiest way to say it. He's on post right next to this door, constantly ready for a fight at any given time, but still is a statue.
Alright, we each want to grab a door?
Sure.
Why can't I
I'll
grab
grab
that
bucket.
either? This is wild to me.
I'll go to the right with Enos, or
I'll grab the one with the guard in front of it.
I'm getting mad. Hold on. I'm gonna reload roll 20 to see if I can get the dynamic lighting thing to work better. So Raskus is going right, Eleonora top, Enos bottom.
Are we all just opening the doors at the same time?
y'all.
We're
Oh,
doing.
y'all, wait.
Yeah.
Let's think about this. How much time do we have?
Not a lot, which is why we need to do them all at once.
One of these is gonna be trapped. I can just feel it.
Okay, so you're opening all of them at the same time?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stand far away from this, like back in the hallway.
Okay, Eleonora, you open yours, and you see another hallway in front of you. Actually, no, you try to open yours, it's locked. My bad.
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna wedge my dagger in between the door and, like, the frame and see if I can wedge it open. The lock mechanism, basically, like, undoing it.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Aha.
This is so weird that I can't grab stuff.
15.
15, you're able to get it in, you hear a sound, and you jiggle the handle once more and it opens. And you see a hallway and a door at the end of it.
Where's it at? Can you highlight it on this?
This door.
I didn't see.
Fuck, I'm on the wrong layer, might be. This door up here.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to fix stuff, but for whatever reason, I can't grab the vertical doors on the dynamic lighting level. Which is one of the weirdest bugs. Okay. It's fine. We'll just move you all through correctly.
Alright, next people.
Raskus's door opens. And you see 3 tables with several small chairs kind of surrounding it, and you see 3 of these guards that just seem to have their arms crossed in a very bored-looking manner. A lot of these chairs seem to be knocked over. One of the tables is also knocked over. But across the way, you do see another door. And... And now for Enos's. You open the door, and it's a very small chamber in front of you. As soon as you step in, the floor falls out underneath of you, and you need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God.
You don't get advantage because you're surprised.
Fair enough.
You did not see this coming.
Fuck.
Oops.
Whee! Ah. That is a 2 for a total of 4.
Yeah. So you
Do I
open
see
the
him
door.
fall?
Yeah, you would.
Okay, can I run over and one thorn whip into the wall and the other thorn whip attached to Enos to try to catch him so he can climb up?
Yeah, it would be more to climb up. Because he's a very heavy boy.
Yeah.
He gonna hit the ground first.
Okay. Never mind then. I thought I could catch him, but you got a ladder now, I guess.
Yeah.
Woo!
So you open the door. You hear, and then the floor just flaps out underneath of you. You look down. It is dark.
Oh boy.
You hit the ground hard. You only fall 30 feet. So
Ow!
could have been worse. Okay. It's the average what you would roll on 2d6. You take 8 points of fall damage as I rolled a 6 and 2 1s.
Ow. That hurt.
As you
Is
land on the
my
ground very badly.
is my torch still lit?
Barely.
Okay. Is there anything I see in this whole body's bones?
No, but you do see a little plaque on the side that said, "Why would you enter the warden's office?"
Huh. That's hilarious. All right. I'll just walk out.
Yeah, with that spider climb you got. Just kidding. Yeah. With
Climb
Kai's
out, yeah.
help, you're able to get out pretty easily. There was a door on the other side. I keep pinging the wrong one. There is a door on the other side. You start climbing up, and as you get back out, the ground just goes back into place.
There's another door.
By God. But Eleanor, you see a hallway in front of you with a door down here that you would know connects back to that first office room that you saw.
So it would just kind of go into the office?
Yeah, I guess the greeter's desk is the best way to describe it.
Oh, so there was a panel, basically kind of like a ticket office where there's a panel and you have to go around it to get the door to go inside it.
Yeah, it's more of this was an extra security measure
Okay.
to stop people from getting to the front entrance.
Okay, so this one doesn't really have anything of interest.
Well, you haven't opened the door.
Okay, fine, I'll open it.
Okay, this one's not locked.
I
So
want-
you're able to enter without any issues. You do see 2 chests there and the greeter's desk.
Can I open the chests?
Yeah, I need you to make a nothing because they open.
Okay. Fuck.
They open up and they are just filled with money.
What?
Filled with what?
Money.
Okay.
Shiny, golden coins.
Just gonna scoop a couple handfuls.
Okay. You get about 75 gold pieces from a couple handfuls.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's another door down here, and you have the door that Raskus is standing next to.
Should we... I mean, we have limited time. I think we need to split up. Just so we can get through everything before we potentially get caught by someone.
I hate to say this, but I agree. We have the sending stones now, right?
Yeah. Who has which?
So let's.
I'll go
How
with
are we?
Raskus.
How are we separating? Okay, so I'll give you one because I have the other to my set, the set that I bought.
And we have two sets. So I can have one that
toss
goes to Kai, and Enos can have one that goes to Raskus.
No, I gave it's like one to Kai, so mine goes to Kai.
Oh, this one
I
I guess
just-
goes to Raskus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both
I
of
just
you?
checked mine out.
Both of you be careful, because Raskus and I won't be near you if something happens. If you go down, you're down.
I know, and you guys be careful too.
If anything
Okay.
happens, we got the stones.
Okay.
Immediate
Goodness.
contact if you see or hear anything.
Didn't realize we were being careful now. That's crazy.
It's a new concept, I know.
So I guess we'll go towards the door at the warden if you want to go that way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then I'm going to the room where Raskus is. Me and Ember.
Okay. Yeah. We are following Eleanor and Enos.
Okay.
E-Patrol.
Can I what?
Can
I?
I'm assuming Enos warns me about the trapdoor
Yeah.
to like watch out for it. Okay, then I'll like step over it.
Okay. Are you going to be grabbing onto the door on the other side?
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
so
the
there's
whole
only...
floor
The entire
opens
thing
up.
fell out. On the 10 by 10 fell.
Oh.
Just like that phone.
I guess I'll just like ask Enos to keep a hold of like my shirt or something, or like my arm while I reach like and step out to try to open the door. So I guess I'll step on the actual...
Okay. You reach out, grab the handle, it opens.
Okay, then I'll kind of slip out over here and I'll just reach my hand out to help out
Yep.
Enos across.
Well, funny thing about that. As you walk in, you feel a dagger go into your side.
Oh!
I guess I should roll to see if that hit. Yeah, I think a 19 plus will hit. As a man just in the corner, you swing your way through, he goes, ah! Gah!" and just stabs into you. You take 14 points of piercing damage as he just
Holy
shoves a dagger into you.
shit.
You can see he's like dressed in very dark clothing, seems to be one of the sneakier boys.
God damn.
God damn.
Does he look like... Is he wearing any kind of like guards armor, or does
No.
he...
He doesn't look like a prisoner either. He's wearing just like all blacks, like the kind of like the people that you've been seeing scavenging around around the city.
I'll pull out my sword.
Is
Okay.
he normal human size?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm not... What was that for?
Ah, you scared me. I'm sorry. Are you here to kill me?
No, we're looking for someone.
Not something. That's what most of us are here to be doing. Looking for things.
We're trying to find a friend.
Well, then I am very sorry for this. He takes the dagger out. I am so sorry.
That's fine. That dagger does a lot of damage.
Once you're trained to use them, I did have the jump on you, so... Haha. Sorry. Don't kill me, please.
I won't. You're fine. I can heal myself.
Good.
Enos, go ahead and come in.
That's not my.
Uh,
He like
I'm
you
gonna
see
hop over.
Enos, you see him like reach around the corner. Oh no, more people. Great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just hop over.
Yeah, you hop over easily enough because your athletics is 1,000,000. So, you're here to find a friend. So you're not thieves. Why do you look familiar?
I look at Enos.
Enos is in a disguise.
Oh, so I guess he's just saying I look familiar.
Yes. I feel like I've seen you somewhere recently. But there's no here or there. I could care less. I'm here to
looking
find
at his
shiny
dagger.
things. Looking at his
I'm looking
dagger?
at his dagger. Yeah.
Doesn't look great. Looks
No.
fairly ramshackle like the one you found earlier, but still more made than that one.
Okay. It's not the dagger that was stolen.
Oh, I was gonna ask the guy a question. Sorry.
No, you can now. That was just that was just Val making a statement.
Oh, okay. Have you by chance seen a red dagger lately? Like anywhere on the market or someone carrying it around?
Red dagger. I think so. Didn't really fit their color scheme, so that's why it didn't make sense.
Would you be able to remember who had it?
Yes. I ran in with them a little while ago. They are part of the Shiver Clouds. I don't really mess with them. They are the best at thievery. I am not, as he holds up his shitty dagger.
I'm sorry, what was the name of that? The Shiver?
The Shiver Clouds.
Cool.
Yeah, they are the best. Not assassins, but thieves, I guess. Maybe one day I could be one of them? I did get you pretty good, as he, like, fakes stabbing towards Eleonora again. Sorry, bad joke.
I have a proposition for you.
Usually that ends in me getting my ass kicked.
I have quite a large sum of money that I could give if you retrieved that dagger for me.
That is death, so I do not care.
Why would it be death?
To mess with the Shiver Clouds as someone just trying to steal to survive is like a rat walking into a kitchen where the chef is a knife crazy bastard. I don't want to become a fillet.
I have my dagger or my sword still out. I'm just gonna point it at him. You will be if you don't agree to this. I will end you
Well.
right now.
Ooh, give me an intimidation check. That's such a bad roll. Why?
Well,
It's better than his 4. Okay, die later is better than die now, I guess. So, you're giving me money to not kill me. This is as close to a win as I think I'm going to get today. I get pay me, or am I just going off the threat?
I will pay you when you bring me back the dagger.
Oh, so I'm not getting paid. I'll just make my way then, unless you're going to kill me now. Cool. You see him just like jump, just jump over to the other side, and you start walking out. You can see him just sweating profusely.
I'll just let him go.
Goodbye, buddy. Hasta luego. He's like humming on his way out. Hoop-a-doop-a-doo, I should be dead. Hoop-a-doop-a-doo, I am going to die. So,
there's someone that looks dead on this map.
very much so. So getting a better view of this room after getting stabbed.
Killed him myself.
Yes, I killed the man. You see there are bookshelves on the map. They're not. You see these two weapon racks with somewhat nice weaponry on it of all different types: swords, maces, mauls, great swords. They seem to be very well taken care of. Made out of like steels and iron, so not made out of any cool metals, but they look very well taken care of. You see a main desk that has several books, ledgers, stuff like that. There's a little like candle that's all the way burned out. And at that desk is a very burly and very dead man. Looked to be old in his older human age, big gray beard, just plopped on the table. And in this like back area, you do see there are two doors that lead to little back chambers.
Like they're just like basically closets.
Yeah, they're pretty small.
Can I look around his desk and see if there's any sort of prison log or something, prisoner names or something, anything?
Okay, well, you just walk through the doors.
Oh, sorry. I assumed they were unlocked.
They are, but as you open them, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God.
Uh-huh.
How much does Glyph of Warding do again? How many d10s?
Jeez.
25.
Jesus.
Spells. Glyph.
5.
Yeah, I just need the... Do. Let's see here.
Is it the base glyph?
It is a spell inside of it.
I don't know. I'm making shit up as I go.
Oh, it's based 5d8
Okay, 5d8 of something. Got it.
of acid, cold, parlay.
Yeah, so basically as you grab the handle, you just feel this large electric surge go into your body that you let go fast enough to make it less, but it still hurts. Oh, dear God. 22 halved to 11.
And I still open the door?
Yep.
Well, yeah. And it's just these two chests.
Yep, you see two chests in there.
What's inside?
One of them is filled with gemstones, money, stuff like that. The other one, you see several like trinkets and other things that seem to be somewhat magical in nature.
Ooh. Do I see any stones that would fit my crossbow?
That's a very cool question. You see, kind of like looking through the different gemstones and stuff like that, you see this orangish, like it has orange on it with a little bit of like black kind of covering it. It's an agate, A-G-A-T-E, or agate. I don't remember how to actually pronounce the fucking word. And on it you do see a little runic symbol written into it.
Can I try putting it into the slot on my crossbow and seeing if it fits?
Yeah, you put it into the slot, and on the crossbow, these little like fangs kind of pop out and surround the gem, locking it in. You now have access to acid.
Fuck yeah, so I have lightning and acid. Nice. So for that, I know I can use the like features on it 3 times a day, I think. Am I able to use more than one damage type at a time, or can I only
You only
choose
use one damage type at a time.
Gotcha. So even if I had all 6 stones, I could only use 3 like charges per day, essentially.
Yeah, it's the limitation of what the weapon can handle.
But I can shoot it as a normal crossbow.
Yeah.
Unlimited? Okay. And then...
the gemstones, you find several sapphires that seem to be very well cut. You find one 500 gold piece diamond. And there's probably about 1,000 gold between like different money types in that chest.
I'll go ahead and grab the diamond, just knowing our group, we might need it. I guess like 1 or 2 sapphires. And then I want to look in the magic trinket box.
Okay. Enos, what else are you doing in this room?
Oh, I was just looking for the log, like prison names.
That's right.
Like prisoner names and stuff.
Yeah, so this desk has like a middle section where the main chair would go, and then it has 2 drawers on either side. There are like several books and a couple of logs on the top of it. They could be prison notes. They might not be. You can look through them if you want. Scrolling through the first one, the one that's on the left side of the desk, probably farthest away from where his body's fallen over, seems to be the prison log for this prison.
I'll take him with me. I won't read him because I don't know Rask's friend's name. So I'll just take him with me, and then I'll join Eleanor in the other room.
Okay.
I know the name, so you could ask me.
Oh, did he tell you? Did you tell us the name?
I'm pretty sure he said it.
Told us.
I said it in the group, yeah. But it was last session early on. A lot happened last session, so it's all good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like when he was saying, I want to do this to save my friend, he said what the name was.
Yeah, he said, and the name was Filcus. So
Yep.
if asked, I would be able to say the name.
I did not write it down, but
Wow, good friend.
Big friend.
but when I walk into the room, I'll be like, so I have these books. Maybe we can see if Rask's friend was in the prison when it happened, or if anything. But I don't remember his name.
Is it Filcus? Yeah. Sorry, I got another gem for my crossbow.
Oh, that's wow.
Okay, let's
I'm
go
gonna-
to the other group real quick while you guys do that.
Yeah.
Since they've been waiting
just-
for a little while.
Probably gonna grab some gems too, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's worth money.
So you go through that door. Let me just see if dynamic lighting's going to be nice. It's not. What a weird bug to have.
Are we going to the door on the right?
Yeah. That's the only door out of this room besides that front door. I'm using 2 different keyboards. I love this.
Mm.
So exiting into this room, this looks like it used to be some kind of cafeteria where a couple of the tables got shoved to the side as a tree seemed to have just got come out from the ground. And you can see that there's a hallway over here next to this quadrupedal creature. You guys kind of remember what the Quaggoths looked like? The giant quadrupedal humped back creatures. Imagine that if it was completely just shadow and it had these 2 destroyed like pixie fairy wings coming out the back of it, standing at about 15 feet tall, lumbering around as it looks over towards you. And that is where we're going to end this week's episode, because we only have 10 minutes before we be pushing it.
Oh boy.
We picked the short end. That's what we did.
Yeah, you guys chose the easy route. Sorry, but like it like turns over towards you. You can see its mouth open, its jaw becoming unhinged, and this like purple like glowing eyes and a purple mouth as it just looks over and just gives out that sound in your general direction.
Ew.
So, thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you guys next week to finish up the Centuries Made it. I made it 3 hours. Made it 3 hours and now I'm screwed up. To finish off the Centuries Prison. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.